Either way, we receive a new growth level and 1,000 gold. We get strength and resistance for Surge, now at 20. It's awesome. First time we got 20 on anything. Plus 6 HP, a little bit of HP, and 1 resistance for Kid, and magic for Lena. Always nice. We will heal as best as we can, or Recover All does the best, and we get a knee pad and 2 upheavals out of that. And instead of the knee pad, you could get an iron, but to be honest, I've been getting lots of iron, so I don't mind missing out on another one. Such strength! Are we to be driven off our land once again? Is there no land on this planet where we can live in peace? Oh, goddess of fate, why are we dealt such a hand? Are humans really the greatest species on this planet? These heretics of evolution, these destroyers of the planet? And down go the dwarves. We've killed them. Hooray! We can go over here, and we can find a fairy. Surge, there's a fairy over there. Indeed there is. Surge, is it all right? Who are you? I'll be fine. The other fairies, are they all right? I don't feel their presence in the caves anymore. You can feel their presence, Lena? Since when? I am sure it's safe outside as well. I know you have a high magic stat, but I didn't realize it was like Jedi magic. We're sorry, but wait right here for a minute. We need to go further into the cave. It'll only be a little while. Yeah, we'll be fine leaving her here. Should I talk to her again instead? What is happening to this island? Bad things. Bad things are happening to this island. The dwarves took over, but I kicked their ass. And instead we can head in and find... Welcome, son of man. Now, come to me. We can find the water dragon. Thou needeth not explain. I know already what thou seeketh here. There is naught to be surprised about. It is but a trifle for we sleeping dragons, who hath dwelt upon this land for ages. Mount Pyre, the land now seeketh, is home to the fire dragon. Unless thou quench his red blazes, it will prove a difficult journey. Take this, son of man. My breath can freeze even boiling lava. Surge has been bestowed the ice breath. Hooray, we can breathe ice. Take my subordinate as well. It shall be useful in holding back the fire dragon of Mount Pyre. And Surge has been bestowed the Frog Prince. So the water dragon is indeed a frog. Wilt thou change this world, or wilt thou change thyself? Yes. Wilt thou live on with thy mother planet, or wilt thou turn thy back on the planet and tread another path? I don't like the sound of that one. To be honest, I'll probably be doing both. But this time, who knows? They said that they were chased out of the forest by the humans. And they drifted down to our island, so the humans are to blame. What? Don't blame us. Because of you humans, our village, our friends have been made victims. Why can't humans live in harmony with nature? Why do you continue to act the way you do? Don't you see what the outcome of your choices will be in the future? Why? Why? You crooks, I hate all you wicked humans. Hurry up and get off this island. A very sad tragedy triggered by the acts of humans. We have lost so many of our people and loved ones. Although our village has been saved, no one here thinks kindly of man. I am extremely sorry, but please leave the island as soon as you can. And Kid passes out. Where am I? I fainted, eh? You sure did. You want to talk about what just happened? Looked like there was a house and it was on fire, and there were paintings, or at least drawings of Chrono Trigger characters. You want to talk about that? That doesn't look ivory at all. Oh, I guess I should look at you. Sorry, did I wake you up? I had a bad dream. Seeing that fairy's eyes filled with tears over losing our friends, that must have triggered memories of me own past. That it did. I was an orphan. I was abandoned when I was a baby. There was someone who took me in and raised me as if I were her own little sister. I'm alive here today thanks to her. There were a lot of others like me at Sis's place, and she was always making strange stuff. We didn't have money, but we were all happy. Up until that Lynx bastard came and shattered our happiness to pieces. Lynx raided our house, burned it down, and kidnapped Sis. Sister never came back. Since then, I've wandered the world and experienced so much pain just to get by. No one was there to help me. I was always alone. If you ask me, the idea of guardian angels watching over us all the time, that's a load of rubbish. In this world, the underhanded always get the last laugh. Only the ones who don't think anything of hurting others are the ones who get blood-stained fortunes. The ones who kill, the ones who devour, they're the ones who survive. That's the only rule of this world. The great species of mankind, our wonderful world filled with love and happiness. Ha! Don't make me laugh. But if that's how it is, that's fine with me. As long as I'm alive, there ain't no going back. I'll abide by this world's rules and do what I gotta do despite the rotten hand of cards I've been dealt. I'll make sure that bloody bastard pays for what he's done. I will get even, no matter what it takes. So that would explain why she's after Lynx. And we spawn up here, which is probably not where you expected us to be, and we do have to actually go back a little bit once I figure out once again how to work the lily pads. They have very specific spots where I need to stand in order to get them to go. If you remember, I did say that I missed something on this screen, so we are going to be going back to get it. Let's head up here. And I do believe it is over here. Up and over to the right. And behind here. There we go. We can pick up a piece of iron. So, not that big of a deal. Didn't necessarily change anything that we did along the dungeon. Now, are they going to let me back in? You can't enter Fairyville right now. Indeed, I cannot. I will say that if we had taken a different path something would have changed there. So I will try to show that off in bonus videos because it is interesting to say the least. All right, so we will head back the way that we came. I had to think for a second there, which one do I want to go down? But ultimately, we are done here on Water Dragon Isle. We did get a couple things, though, and I should show that off once I do make it to the other side here. There we go. We got, I believe it is considered an item. It is right there, Ice Breath. The cold breath of the water dragon has the power to freeze even piping hot magma. That's lava before it reaches the surface. But we also got a new element, and you might not have pictured this being an element. Let's take a look at it if we can. Surge, I don't believe you will be able to use it. You cannot. Frog Prince, level 7, plus or minus 2. It hits all foes, and you can only equip it if your innate color is blue. Summons Frog Prince to perform a water attack. Now, to be honest, I am not a big fan of this. This is what you call a summon. And I probably won't be using them, except in bonus videos to show them off at the end. You can really only use them if the field is all blue. Well, whatever color you're trying to use. In this case, it is blue because it's a blue element. So if you get the field to be all blue by casting 3 blue elements in a row and keeping in mind that your enemy can't use anything in the meantime, then you can use Frog Prince. And then it'll do quite a bit of damage, but it's hard to get off. It's hard to use. So I'm not a big fan of those elements. Huh? What's going on? The old boatman's gone. Did he head back to the village because we were so late? There he is. I figured you'd be coming back, so I set the boat out. Are you all safe? You set the boat out? Oh, many pardons. It didn't look like you'd be coming back before sunset, and I had to return before it got dark. Well, since you made it back here, I guess you did what you needed to do. But you guys look a little gloomy for it to have gone well. I kind of got what I wanted. I don't think that necessarily matters all that much. No second thoughts? Then let's head back to the village. Let's head back to the village indeed. You sure? Well, let's go back to the village. So we can head back to Arnie. Still a little sad, to be honest with you, but I do love the music, so it's trying to cheer me up, but no, it doesn't necessarily have the same tone as it did before. And we're back here in Arnie. Oh, this is possibly my favorite first town music of any game that I've played. I love the nice cheery music that we get here. Maybe that's just me. But now that we have made it through, I am going to take this opportunity to save.